Hello, beautiful seeds. Welcome back to Imperfect on Purpose. I'm Renee. I'm still smiling. I'm having a tough day today, energy-wise. I haven't been feeling the energy the way I guess I'd like to. I realize that we need to live in the end result and that we should be feeling and projecting those feelings as best we can. And today my feelings have just been off. I don't know if anyone out there has ever had a day like this, but I just feel down and almost defeated, and I don't know why. And so I sat down and I realized I hadn't done my journaling for the day. Mondays are pretty tough. I get up extra early, 1 a.m. to go into work. And so I get a little bit extra sleep, a little bit less sleep on Mondays than I do the rest of the week. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I'm tired. I was just trying to figure out why, because it's not like anything earth-shattering happened, or it's not like anyone gave me a bad comment. It's not like, I don't know, nothing happened, but I'm just feeling defeated for whatever reason. So I was trying to get to the source of that limiting belief, like where is that coming from and why? And so I was trying to peel back those layers, and I decided, oh, I hadn't done my journaling yet, so maybe that's where I needed to start. And so I had to hop in the car. I have to go get my son, so I don't have much more time allotted for my day. So I figured it's kind of now or never, and I've made my commitment to show up every day for myself. So this is what we're doing. But I did journal before I left, and I wrote down like the things I was grateful for, which is what I always start with. And I wrote down like who I need to share love with, which I haven't done yet. But then I kind of modified it and said, oh, I'm doing that between helping my adult children. I've been on the phone half the afternoon with my son, helping him with his paperwork for college. And so, yeah, it's a lot of work, and it cuts into your day, and but again, being present for the people around me who need my help and assistance. So it fits perfectly. So that shouldn't contribute to me feeling defeated. But I decided, as I was journaling, to again practice what we've been talking about. And I said, well, wait a second. I'm feeling defeated, but let's scratch that. If I was where I want to be in my, what does she call it in my meditation? My perfect, I forget what she calls it, but it's something like, your alternate reality, your perfect alternate reality, where everything is as perfect as you've created it in your mind. And so I said, well, what would I be doing like if I was in that perfect reality? And I think the number one thing is that I wouldn't feel so rushed, because I wouldn't feel like I have to be in bed at a certain time so that I get enough sleep, so that I have the energy to do my working out and working on the house as we clean out some rooms. I had planned to show you the disaster that is my house right now, but it's a means to an end, and I am really excited about that. I was like, I'm throwing everything away. I have a craft room and I have all my craft stuff in there and I love it. But I said, I don't really do a lot of crafting, and my perfect future reality, I'm going to be doing more hiking and traveling than I would be, I guess, doing crafts. So I'm ready to part with it all. But that's a side note. And so I stopped and I started thinking about how much, like, what would I be working on and what would I be thinking and what would I be doing if my alternate perfect reality was actually already here and it had already showed up. And so with that, I decided that I needed to get outside, get a little bit of sun, go for a walk, and just relax the way I would if I was in my perfect reality. And I haven't gotten there yet because, as I said, I've been on the phone and I was helping my son, and now I'm picking up my other son. So, you know, duties call, but that is my first order of business. I will get back home. I will put together this video to post it, and that takes care of all of my daily commitments, the things that I've decided are most important, which is posting every day, working out every day, and you know, finding 3 things to be grateful for and sharing love every day. So I have like my little routines that I'm doing, and then from there I'm going to go for a walk, which will make me happy and hopefully just shift my energy. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm really curious for anybody out there who is also practicing daily manifestation, who's trying to quantum jump, who's trying to seek that alternate perfect reality. How are you getting through each day, especially when you have your down days? I would be genuinely curious to know what you do and how does it work for you. So until tomorrow, let's live, love, and grow.